Generic greetings. The kitchen is on fire. That is generally classed as not good. Let's just go to our emergencies and then we're going to call in the fire brigade. Now, I think they'll probably be going, for God's sake, do you know how many times we've been here? Can you really stop that? And yes, I know there has been many people say to me, you really should put in sprinkler systems. You are sort of correct. Actually, you are totally correct. The reason I haven't is because it's an absolute farce. The sprinkler system in the game, you can actually see sprinkler here. Automatically sprays the area with water in the event of a fire. Now, if I put it around here, it actually takes... It's not automatically connected up to things. I have to... Let me just get rid of the fire, people, because they've actually put that out successfully. Yeah, it's something that is a bit of an annoyance, because you have to really mess around with it, because you have to assign... you have to put all the water to it, each individual section. It's just a nightmare. I just really do not like it. But is it about time I do it? Well, yeah, probably. I probably should put that in. That is going to be, however, a future me problem. Current me has got bigger fish to fry. Let's just go to canteen. I'm just redesignating all of these things here, and then we need to go back to visitation as well, and then put all the visitation in that was burned by the fire. I think that's about right. We do need to go to utilities, and we can see that there's a big piece of utility pipe that's been broken, so we'll fix all that. This is all powered up. No, it is not, so we need to run that in like so, I believe. That is about right, if I'm correct. That will be correct like that, and yes, that should be about right. That should connect everything back up. We have then the floor to put back in. It's not surprising how damaging fire can be. And then finally, we need to put in the fancy tiles. Lovely fancy tiles, yeah. There we go. All sorted. Don't know why I just started doing a really shit German accent, but whatever. Right, okay, so we need to crack on with this thing here. This is where we've got dormitory and showers and other things as well. The plan for this episode is to do all of this, actually get it all built. So let's crack on. So we need to go to dorm. I have, well, looks like there's some violence somewhere. Let me just have a quick look and see where said violence is. It's in this bit here. Looks like they've stopped. What it normally is at this time of the day, it's generally we've had an intake and there's some guy that is, you know, marked for stabbing, which I can not see. We've got some new prisoners, but nobody, as far as I can tell, that's doing anything dodgy, so... No, that is fine. The other one that was here, as you can see, well, they're no longer there. I think they have been released, so that is good. Anyway, these dormitories here, as you can see, it needs to be enclosed by walls and doors, so we're going to do that one. There's been many people commenting about the size of it, saying, well, basically, whatever you can imagine it being either efficient, inefficient, sufficient, insufficient, the lot, right? There's just been comments about the entire thing, saying, yeah, that's right, or no, it's wrong, all of that. Either way, you know what? It seems to be about right. I'm going to just try it. If it's too small, tough, we will have to change it. That's the rules. So, let's just crack on. I think the measurements are correct, but we'll see. So, we're just going to put all the bunk beds in. I have 29 grand, so enough to crack on with this. Now, as you can see, I'm going to get the dormitory all put in first. A lot of people... However, raising concerns that I have too many prisoners. 6, 12, 18, 24, 6. 36? I don't know. I'm trying to work out how many prisoners are in here. About 50 or so prisoners in these areas. Something like that. I think it's right. About 36. 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, maybe 60 prisoners. I think that's 60 prisoners, that dormitory. We'll see. A lot of people saying we won't be able to feed them in here. You might be right, actually. You might be totally correct about that assessment. But we'll see. I do need to hire some more cooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hire up to 20. Doesn't really matter. Danger level is flying up for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why. Let's have a quick look at our... needs. You can see there's a very big warmth need, which I'm surprised about. I'm guessing it's because this isn't done. utilities. I think that. I did put that in. Oh! It's because I'm an idiot. Of course I'm an idiot. You know this. You've known this for a long time. It's because I didn't use a hot water pipe rather than a other one. That's all that is. So, danger levels going right down. Clothing needs still on high for some reason that I am really not... I'm really not too sure why that is. We need to connect these up. And that should do us. Right. There's them sorted. Okay. So, dormitory. We've planned all this out, but we have not yet. Let me just force all of these doors open. We've not yet added the toilets and such, so we do need to put them in. Now, we could, if we wanted to, have them in like an enclosed area, so we'll have like a little bit of wall and whatnot. I am really not going to bother. It's going to be that. It's just going to be bulk toilets. All the way to there. So, that should be them rooms done. Large piping will need to be ran down. And I'm going to run it to about here. And then small pipe will run to there, and there to there. And then we will put in some small pipes there. And then what we'll do is run some small piping there. And then there. And then probably down. And then, because we can, we will connect them up like so. Now, this is because we'll probably have showers at the end. If we don't, I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. Because it's obviously going to be a shower. And I should have already put walls in. I have put walls in. Right. Max speed this thing. Today's beverage is a nice cup of tea. We've apparently sniffed out a tunnel here. I don't think so. Should do another shakedown. So, prisoners' capacity is currently 127. Now, I'm going to go to staff and go to guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hire up to... I'm going to hire another 10 guards. The reason for that is that these dormitories here are about to be made legit. And once they are made legit, I'm going to actually designate all of this as legit. Once they are legit, we're going to get an explosion of prisoners. We found a couple of tunnels. One there, who is very indecisive because he's dug down and then he's dug to the left. Doesn't really know why he's doing that. This guy digging down. So, yeah, we found some tunnels. So far, baton, club, shanks, knives, forks, needles. Things you would generally expect. Let's just go into intelligence, last 24 hours, and see roughly where they come in. So, that's been brought in. That's been brought in. That's been stolen. That's been brought in. That's been smuggled in. That's been thrown in or smuggled. Smuggled in from there. Yeah. Most of it's just smuggling and things like that. So that's all understandable. What I'm going to do, go to deployment, guard patrols. And as people have pointed out, I haven't got a guard patrol habilitation, which we should have. Now, actually, I'm going to put a dog patrol in there. Because then we'll sniff it out. Although there's dog patrols around there, so we don't need that. We just need standard guard, don't we? Just need a guard patrol in there. Haven't got them elsewhere, but we don't think we really need that. We don't have a guard in the kitchen, but again, we don't need it because no prisoners working there. Guards around there. We haven't yet got a guard or anything around here, so we're going to do that. Now, this is where we're going to have to actually do it a bit different than the other ones, so we'll do that. And then we'll have a guard assigned to that, and an armed patrol assigned to that as well. So, there we are. That's still not powered, which is worrying. I'm guessing, because of the fire, yeah, a lot of the power conduits underneath is actually not... a lot of the power conduits are not reaching there. What we need to do as well is actually run some cable like so into there. And then, because they're not actually done, you can see there's lights. I think that's lights. Yeah, there's lights there. But they're not powered up for some reason. Right. So, this is now a legitimate room. There you go, this dormitory. 137 it says apparently. Now, these are not yet plumbed in, but they will be. What I'm going to do is have, I think, deployment and then guard patrols. We'll have a guard patrol along there, and then down to... Actually, just that. Just as long as they're in the centre, that's all that's really required. Job done. So, force open that. Force open... Hang on, I have to select the jail door. Force open that. And those ones haven't been placed yet. So, as you can see, the prisoner count, or the max prisoners, is going up, which is, you know, obvious. It should be. And then we will get... And once we've got all this, this really is going to take an absolute hammering, this kitchen, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cookers. Should be enough, but just in case, we're going to put one there and then one there, even though it's right in the corner. And then we'll put a fridge in there and then there. Very, very cramped, this kitchen, but at least it's all done. Let's just have a quick look at the power. We can see that that is running about middling, and this one is, yeah, pretty much almost nothing. There we go. Understandable. That guy's holding a book while he's in the laundry. I don't know if he's reading a book about how to do laundry. It would be very, very good if he did. So anyway, we have now got... this dormitory pretty much sorted. Now, oh, it's still not sorted. We're still waiting on the other bits there. The reason it's taking so long is, as you can see, a lot of people are coming to work in here. But, mainly, there you go, there's a lot of workmen walking around and taking all of the exports away. A lot of our money, you can see that says 26 grand daily cash flow. That's not correct. It's not correct at all. It's just because we've got a lot of money last episode or whatever from the from the exports. It's yeah, we're just getting a fair bit of it. Right. One thing. Let's just go to deployment here and just check our. No, it's not deployment. It's in here. Food distribution. That is distributing food to these ones, which is what we are wanting. Yes. For some reason, it's also feeding these ones, which is not what we want. We want these to go into there. It's automatically feeding them. You know what? If it's automatically doing it, I'm fine with it. If it can calculate it correctly. For some reason, there's a very, very high need for clothing, and it's not getting fulfilled, and I don't know why. It's a bit worrying, actually, because there should be more than enough people. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3 laundries, and they're all big laundries as well. They're just not getting done. I mean, no, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I'm going to have to keep an eye out later on. Let me just go to remove tunnels, because there is a couple of tunnels to be removed. There we are. I'm going to have to really keep an eye out for this, to see why we have a shortage of people working in the laundry, or rather the laundry being done. Those, for some reason, have shrunk right down. That is a glitch. Look at that. They're all shrunk right down. That one's normal size, and that one's like being squished. It's like a mini laundry. Apparently there's a tunnel there. Now, it could be legit. It could be from there. But you know what? I'm not too worried because of the distance. It'll be found eventually. Okay, so this is still getting built. Obviously, I haven't put any flooring in here. Let's just crack on with other things. So we need to go to rooms and then to security. This is going to be a security room. Now, obviously, it doesn't yet have any doors on it, so we will put in some large jail doors either side. It also needs like an office desk, which we'll put probably there, and then a chair, which we'll put 2 in front of it, and then we might as well put one like so, or 2 either side, I guess, and then we'll put a filing cabinet like that. There's no real rhyme or reason why I'm doing like that, just because it is. A lot of people have suggested different things for these rooms, people saying, you know, the typical things like common rooms and that sort of thing, which is, yeah, obviously we're going to do common rooms and such. But also, a lot of people saying things like, oh, well, you should have another infirmary, or you should have someone even said put a canteen in the left-hand side one, which is a bit of a interesting decision, but we'll see how it goes. Also, a lot of people saying we should open it up here so they can walk through that way. Not entirely convinced about that, but we'll see how it goes. Either way, in the centre, we are going to have a yard, so we're going to go for yard. There we are. And then we'll designate all that as yard, and obviously we do need to put a couple of things in there, so I think we'll probably put in weight benches down the side, like so, and then same on this side as well. So weight benches pretty much down to there. And then we need to put in a... What else can we put in? Bench? Probably put some benches in. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Now, we can actually put 2 benches in. It fits in perfectly. That is Very, very good. A little bit cramped, though, with this extra one in, so I'm probably going to cancel them. They'll come in handy, because we know we'll have to place them up top as well. And then while we're here, we're going to put the grass in as well. Now, I haven't yet put the flooring in, so it's probably best that I do that before you mention it, because I know a lot of people are saying, oh, I forgot to do it. Yes, I have not yet got any high-risk prisoners in. Now, there's a reason for it. It's not that I forgot. Actually, this is one of the few times where it was actually intentional. I haven't got any high-risk prisoners yet because I want to see how the normal risk prisoners fare in these dormitories. If they just start booting off for no reason whatsoever, then I can't really continue on with my design of dormitories in here or I certainly can't get any more prisoners in here. Like there's no way I can get any high-risk prisoners in this area if the normal risk prisoners are booting off. It's just not going to happen. So we'll see how it goes. Right, currently work time. So this laundry, as you can see, is pretty much empty. Nobody is taking anything laundry basket-wise. This laundry, look, this laundry basket's littering the place. Absolutely littering the place. Let's just go to our logistics and then prison labour. We can see that people are assigned to that, people are assigned to that, and people are assigned to that. Now, they are heading over there. A lot of people going to it, so we can see they are heading over, so that's fine. And they're going in. It says they're working. Now, they're not pushing laundry baskets round. They're not dropping anything off. It says they're working, but they're not. Our clothing need is still really high. Warmth need is flying straight up. That is something that I forgot about, actually. We have not got any radiators around here. That is something that is a big oversight on my part. Right, okay, so rads. Let's get some rads put in here. So, where do I want to put rads? I think what we'll do is put rads at the foot of the bed of these two areas, right? And we'll probably do the same thing in here, there and there, and probably at this side as well, because that's a little bit bigger, that room, so that'll hopefully warm that up. Now, we do need to go to our utilities and then to some hot water pipes as well, and we'll run some hot water pipes down. Now, I think it's probably best if we just run it straight down, and then we'll run it in here like so. Now, whether this reaches this corner or not, we'll see, won't we? But we'll try. We will try our best. This is going to go down to there, and then I believe go down to there, if I remember rightly. Yes, it is. So, I don't think that's going to reach that corner, or it might not. Why is that danger level flying up? Right. 65 prisoners have serious complaints. It's the warmth need. It's critical warmth need. It's because they're outside, you see. That's what it is, and now it's going to go straight down because it's nice and warm in there. Right, it's really difficult because it is currently, it's 0 degrees C. It's really, really, oh, one death today. I'm guessing snitch. Yep, typical. Got some intake, didn't check it, there you go. That's the problem, that if you forget one thing, then problematic. Let's just have a quick look around. See, all last episode, I was focusing on checking every single person that we got in, anyone with the traits that we didn't like, that we were gonna have problems with, I would try and fix. And you miss it once, and that happens. Radiators, we have not got any in here, so I think it is time that we put some in. So probably in that corner there, and then in that corner there. That should be 3 of them. Hopefully, that will be about right. We'll go to our hot water piping, and you know what? I'll wait till radiators put in, then I can sort it out. Okay. What do you mean another death? Where? Snitch next law enforcement. Did I just miss that? I don't know. I don't know whether I just missed that or whether he was an unknown quantity. I don't know. There really should be a building where they come in and they get interviewed, and it might take some amount of money, because at the moment, I mean, that's what this is for. This thing here, what's this room called again? What is it even called, that room? I can't remember it now. Yeah, whatever this one is, the one where they come in, that one is, well, they come in and they get searched. The reception, of course, it's the reception. The reception, when they come in, they get searched. But it would be nice if you, even if it's just a program, you could set it so, right, every time someone comes in, you sit them down and you have a nice little chat and you get their history. The problem with that is that a lot of the game is about not knowing what the prisoners have and things like that. Let me do a full shakedown here about what sort of things the prisoners have and all of that. So, I don't know, we'll see. A lot of need for warmth in places. I'm guessing it's down here. I think yeah, it has to be down here. Let me just go to our temperature, and yep, it is freezing down there. You know what? That is legitimate concern. On their part, it is legitimate concern. As you can hear, things are starting to get a bit rowdy. So let's just force all that and make that a priority. And actually, I'm going to be a bit of a maverick and just hire more workmen. I don't care that it costs loads of money. It's something that I need to do. We need to get this thing warm and get it warm quick. So I'm going to stop the search because that's just raising the temperature danger level of the prison. And I'm going to close the intake for the time being. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Fill capacity. There we go. If this was high risk, this would have kicked off a long time ago. It would just booted right off. Let me just go to deployment and then to guard patrols, and we're going to set up a guard patrol around the centre bit. Like so. There we are. And that's about right. Obviously, guards tend to congregate in this security area here. Not too sure what these rooms are going to be. As I said, there's been many suggestions. Probably going to be a common room, but we'll see how it goes. Probably going to be a common room and something else, or maybe two common rooms. I don't know. I really don't know what these are going to be just yet. They're just... people have said another dormitory as well. People have said actually what we need to do is put more dormitory in, but I think we're about right. I think in terms of capacity, I don't really want to go over 300, which is I don't think we're gonna get 300. I think we're gonna get about 250 maximum. Considering, oh, actually no, we might get 300 when we get that there. That's another 60, and then this bit here, so we might get 300. But I don't know. We'll see. Hot water pipe. We need to run into there, and then I know there's one going to that corner as well. And for some reason that. Why are these not placed? Why is that even cancelled for a start off? Look at that. The bits are cancelled. Why have those not been placed? Oh dear, oh dear. Right. So that's all got water. Everything's got water there. Bits haven't got power. So I just need to do that. That should hopefully fix the power situation. Danger level's going right down. One death row inmate is coming next time, which is good. In terms of grants, we can't do anything else. Needs, warmth is getting fulfilled. Clothing's still high, and I don't know why. The rest of it are all over the place, middling. Some critical, some not. Right. So, all these are now saying we don't have everything done. That's hot water. Those are all... Ah, look at that. Well, that's prison architect pretty much just giving me the finger and going, it only goes there. It reaches there, doesn't go down to that one. One space. We are one space off. Dismantle. I'll move the radiator up. It doesn't matter. Right, so once that's done, I'll move the radiator up to there. I'm just going to place it. I know I'm buying another one, but it doesn't matter. Still waiting for this place to be sorted. Actually, that's pretty much heated up. I think we need to run this... If you run it along there, I think it will probably run out, you know? So it's probably going to have to be down. Like that. Okay. So, danger level is right down now. This is good. Heating is good. You can see we're actually getting some uniforms in. Again, all good. Informants. We haven't activated any informants yet. And I'm going to activate Mr. Mark Nash. Suspicion goes up, but I don't really care. I just want to see it work. See that guy's getting escorted through the centre bit? Strange. I'm guessing he's going to be escorted. Yes, he's going to be escorted here. And we're going to have a little chat with him in here. And just see what the deal is. So we're going to interrogate Mr. Nash. And see what we can learn. 90 grand I've got. A lot of people saying, is money an issue now? No, it really isn't. Actually, that reminds me. Let's buy some shares, and I own 100% my prison. Put myself into debt. But I really wanted to buy that before we crack on with this other side. Doesn't really matter. I know I've put myself into debt, but I'm going to get 10 grand. Oh, there's a bit more violence there as well. But it doesn't really matter at all because I'm going to get so much money over the next X amount of time. It's not really an issue. Do need to go to temperature and check. Yes, that's temperature is 20 degrees. That's 20 degrees. That's all nice and warm. That's fine. We do need to warm up things like the chapel and things like that, a lot like the classroom and stuff like that. It's not warmed up. But the problem is that running all of the hot water around there, it's just not feasible, to be quite honest with you. Actually, the chapels are probably okay. We could probably warm the chapel up because a lot of people do go in there. So we're probably best in putting a radiator or two in the chapel. Insufficient funds, obviously. We need to put probably some heating in the chapel and the classroom, and then in this chapel here as well. And for whatever reason, I right next to it, so that's right next to that. This is right next to that one, so we should be able to do that. Right, so we are going to leave it there. We've done a nice shakedown. We have found a tunnel, yeah, by the look of it. So we're just going to go to remove tunnels and then dig all of that out, like so. Apparently it does take money to do that. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so leaving it there, not a bad bit of building. We have a lot more prisons than we did. They are, as far as I can tell, all nice and happy and smiley and everything's all good. Next episode, we want to do a couple of things. We need to get this put in. This is where, obviously, we've got a sort of preemptive placement of the shower. We need to get the shower sorted. We need to fill these rooms with something, and I would like your suggestions on that one. And then we need to probably build this. We're going to build both of these. I know, we'll probably do the canteen first. Get the canteen up and running, then we'll do that. So actually, probably next episode, finish this bottom bit, and then finish this bit, and then we've still got that bit, and then all this to do. But we'll just sort of see how it goes. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.